What's up, guys? So I know y'all all have heard the phrase, just the tip. And today we're going to talk about just the tip to see if, in fact, it does change the exhaust note of a vehicle. So without further ado, let's dive on in. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start out with no tip. Then we'll work to the tip that came on it. And then we'll work up to the big boy that's on it now. If you go back in my video library, you will already see videos of how this truck sounds with a 6-inch tip. But for the sake of this video, like I said, we're going to start with nothing and work up to what I consider greatness. So let's go ahead and get started. Take this one off, and then we'll hear what it sounds like with no tip. So I went ahead and marked back here where this tip goes because I love the placement of it, and I didn't want to lose that, didn't want it kinked or anything like that. So I've already got it loose, so it should come right off, so we'll see. There, finally. So just to run a comparison for you, this is your stock pipe. We'll hold it up like that so you can get a good comparison. And this is what I've got it going to. So, like I said, we'll go ahead and we're gonna fire it up with no tip, do a couple revs, see what it sounds like, and then we'll jump up to the, I think it's 3.5, and we'll see what it sounds like. Right away, straight out the gate, I can go ahead and tell you there is no guts to this. It is just sounds like a normal basic EcoBoost. So glad I didn't decide to leave the tip off because that sounds like trash to me. So now we'll shut it off, put the 3.5 on, and see if that changes anything. All right, so next we're going to put the factory rolled tip that came on this truck back on and do the same thing. Fire it up, a couple revs, see what it sounds like with this. So let's go ahead and get this sucker put on. All right, let's go see what it sounds like. Honestly, in my opinion, it sounds about the same. So, like I said, it sounds like it's got a little bit more whistle, but I know it's not going to change, just maybe the way it's resonating out of the pipe. But sounds the same to me. So let's go ahead and get this garbage off and put our big tip back on and see if it changes. All right, let's take this sucker off and put Big Bertha back on. So this is a 3 to 6 inch tip that I got off of eBay. I think it's like $45. The only issue I see is it gets hot quick and loses all of its color. But other than that, I've loved it so far. So let's go ahead and put it back on and we'll fire it back up, see what it sounds like. right, let's go crank this one up. So this one I feel it resonates a lot deeper. In my opinion, like I said, perfect setup. I will have another video that explains the entire exhaust setup, because I posted a couple shorts and they seem to take off with the exhaust setup that I have. So what I'll do is I will actually go through and break down everything I've got done to it, and so that way if you want to do your EcoBoost the same way, you know exactly how to do it. So as far as exhaust, yes, I guess the bigger you go, the more the tone changes. The difference from 3 to 3.5 was barely noticeable, but from 3 to 3.5 to 6, a whole lot better. So there you go. Proof is there. Exhaust tip does change the sound of your exhaust. So anybody tries to tell you different, you got proof now. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.